Okay. Hopefully no one will ever see this. I'm just talking through things to my cell phone screen. This happens sometimes, this feeling or lack thereof. It's not horrible, but it also is excruciating. Oh, there's a big truck coming behind me. Okay. It's like I am thinking about everything, but I'm also unable to think about or focus on anything. I try to start doing things or read things, or try to start running, or just trying to think about something, and I just can't even. It gets all jumbled, and I just don't care about anything or to think about anything. I don't know what to think about, and I begin thinking that I have no interest and don't care about anything and don't have a personality, or it's just like a big blank boring sheet. I can't figure out how to fix it or what to do, and it feels unending, but I try now, knowing this happens often, to like step out and look at it like I'm someone else, which is hard to do, but I think about what I've said to someone else, or how I've acted in front of them, or how I just haven't said anything or done anything, and I'm just sitting there staring at nothing. And when they ask me questions or ask what I want to do or what I'm thinking about, I don't have an answer. I want to give an answer, and I know that it's frustrating when I don't give any sort of answer and I can't explain myself. But if I can't explain it to myself, how can I explain whatever's going on to anyone else? And I don't think this is unique to me. I think this happens to other people, but when you're in it, when you're in this, it sometimes feels like you're the only person in the world experiencing it. And on that, sometimes I see people post about their anxiety or depression or bad things that are happening, or just how, their moods, or, just tough things. And sometimes when I've read that in the past, maybe sometimes now still, I would be annoyed or frustrated or think, why are you always posting that online? If it's once or twice or something, that's okay. But if that's all you're posting about, I would get frustrated. Or even if it was a post about explaining that we have, like, a lot of people have depression and anxiety. I forgot what I was saying or where I was going with that. Even if it was something that was, I guess, meant to reveal that, hey, a lot of us deal with depression and anxiety, I would still think they're just trying to get attention. They're just wanting some comments and likes and love from other people. And I think that comes from obviously it comes from an insecurity in myself, and we're having the mentality that we should just, buck up, or, just stop being a pansy and deal with it. That's, I guess, for a long time, for many years, I didn't reveal how I was feeling, or the anxiety or depression or whatever you want to call it. I didn't want to reveal that to anyone, or I thought I had no reason to have that in my life, and I still think that often because it doesn't make sense really, compared to the lives other people have led and the difficulties they've had to deal with. I overall have had a pretty wonderful life. I'm still alive, so that's a pretty big deal, as is. This hat makes me look like I have a duck bill, or in the movie Sandlot, Smalls wears a really big billed hat, and I think that's kind of what this looks like, or this angle. I thought maybe talking this into my phone instead of talking to someone else, or just instead of not saying anything, it would help. When I'm doing well, when I'm good, then I'm good, and it's hard to think about this. It's hard to remember that it happens, and sometimes I want to write about it and tell people about it, and then when it goes away, it's like, oh, I can't even believe I ever thought that I needed to write about that, or that was ever an issue. But it surfaces quite often. And it's like it's tough. I would rather feel some things or have an opinion or be able to make a decision than this. Or I'd rather be mad or sad. And I guess I am. I guess I am kind of mad and sad. I'm mad that this happens, and sad the way it affects my relationships and my social life and interactions. And I don't know how to fix it. I just tried to go on a run, and I tried that yesterday as well, and I did some other workouts. 'Cause, they say that's gonna produce dopamine, right? And boost serotonin levels. I can't think of words right now. I just couldn't do it. Or even when I did run. Oh, there's a truck. I don't want them to see me. I don't know where I'm going with this. Just have to remember that it passes. Even if it doesn't feel like it. And it doesn't help when someone else tells me it's going to pass. And when someone says everything's fine, or you're going to be fine, or you don't have anything to worry about, that I know they mean well, but that does not help. Okay, bye.